Congratulations on very successful fundraising dinner.
Thank you.
South Asian community form a large part of your constituency. What's your understanding of their major issues?
Yeah, you're right. The South Asian community is a big part of my electorate, my constituency. Nepalese are very, very big community. We call it Little Nepal in my electorate, but Indian and Pakistani and Bangladeshi as well. So there's a big South Asian community, and they have a lot of different issues, obviously, but some of the big ones are visa and time frames for visa processing, obviously for family reunion, for education, for work. If we win government, have to really speed up all of these processes for those communities because they're relying on us to do a much better job, and we should be doing a better job at a federal government level. But there's also issues around access to education, access to services, access to support for starting small businesses, for example, which is some of the policy work that I've been involved with. Really helping those communities who work so hard, who sacrifice so much for a better life for themselves and their children, to get the opportunities, whether it be social, educational, small business, entrepreneurial. These are really things that I'm passionate about because I know, as a migrant myself, that the hard work that migrants put in to have a successful life, and I want to be able to actually represent them and also create the conditions for their success.
Okay. The other question I had is about representation. We don't see as many representatives of the South Asian community at senior levels in corporations, in companies.
That's right.
Even in the public service or in the parliament, state and federal parliament. So what's the latest policy?
I think that is absolutely correct. This is something I am very, very passionate about. There is very little representation or diversity in our senior leadership positions, whether it be at the parliament, whether it be in the boardrooms, whether it be in the courtrooms, the judges, whether it be in the academia. In all of those areas, there's not enough diversity. We pride ourselves, we say we are a very successful multicultural country, but where's the diversity in the leadership, in the senior positions in our country? It's not there. So we need to really create, again, policies that help facilitate people and give them the opportunity, facilitate their hard work so that they can have the opportunities for those leadership positions. We can't truly say that we are a successful multicultural country until we have that true diversity at the top levels, in the boardrooms, in the courtrooms, in the corridors of power in Parliament. Now, I'm unique, one of the few non-Anglo MPs in the federal Parliament. I want to open up the door and have more join me, because it's not about representing just the ethnic community as an ethnic person. I can represent Anglos, I can represent the Indian community, it's about giving the opportunity for people if they want that role or that vocation in a leadership position in politics or academia or the judiciary. So we've got a lot of work to do to open up those spaces for people of South Asian background.
And of course, small businesses. There are many small businesses owned by multicultural and culturally diverse communities in your area. What's your plan? They've struggled through these 2 years. They've struggled to stay afloat. Many have shut down. What's Labour's plan? Very
cognizant of the difficult period that all small businesses have gone through, and particularly migrants who've started small businesses. So we've got a policy recommendation around a Arrive and Thrive program, which provides federal government support to small businesses for migrants who are starting a small business, who need business development planning support, who need to get support around the setup of the business and so on. This is a really one-stop shop for small business, particularly from migrants who are starting that small business with that entrepreneurial spirit, just to give them the framework, the helping hand to get started and or training or whatever it might be that they need to make a success of that business. And we're very conscious of that's a policy priority for us, for the multicultural communities.
Thank you.
Thank you.